Hey guys, welcome to Game Takes, where I give you my take on all things games. Today we're talking indies.
I like it a lot.
Big thanks to Ubisoft for gifting me 1 month of Ubisoft Plus so I could get access to these games. Through the subscription, I have access to over 100 games on PC and select titles across devices from the cloud. Perks like new customization items, boosters, in-game rewards, and more are available on a monthly basis. If you're into adventure games, stick to the Wytchwood section. If you're looking for something more cozy, go to the Tiny Lands portion of this video. Now choose your adventure. Wytchwood is a linear single-player crafting adventure game with a fairy tale gothic vibe. In this game, you play as an old witch who is tasked to explore the countryside in order to make good on a deal with a goat. That's right, a goat. She also has a pretty kick-ass helmet, and I love that it looks like a cauldron. If you like crafting games, this game is kind of insane with crafting. Potions, ingredients, traps. It can get tedious as it requires you to collect a lot of items. I personally like it because it reminds me of how much I hoard when I play Fallout 4, so I'm in my natural state. So when you play this game, make sure you use your shears, hatchet, trowel, and net to harvest absolutely everything. Catch all the frogs. Even when you think you're done catching frogs, keep catching frogs, catch grasshoppers, and just trust me, it'll minimize the back and forth between environments. Take advantage of portals to fast travel. Use the very handy map and journal to keep track of your quests. When navigating environments, use magic to highlight items of importance and things you can interact with. Remember that you can go into some tents and buildings. For some reason, I kept forgetting that. When it comes to enemies or dangerous creatures and wildlife, you can try enticing them to follow you in a group so you can knock them out all at once. But be aware, if you're not prepared, that technique can backfire. So maybe don't be me. But anyway, if you lose all your health, you'll magically appear back in your home with some items missing from your inventory. Oh, but you can get those items back if you go back to the place where you got your ass handed to you. Some of the stuff that you get to collect in this game is really hilarious, and others are super creepy, like this. Specifically, who thought of that audio, because it's so freaking creepy. There were also some times when I found myself so surprised that something was moving that I either burst into laughter or ran away in panic. So clearly I love the design of the environments, and the dock is my favorite. I mean, just look at this. But the character design stole my heart. Areas filled with NPCs made me smile from ear to ear. The game manages to feel so alive, even though there's no verbal communication aside from things like animal noises, grunting, breathing. The environments benefit from a really relaxing soundtrack that fits really well with the ambiance, and I've left a link in the video description in case you want to listen to it. Just to give you an idea, online it says that Wytchwood is about 9 to 10 hours long. I've played about 7 hours and I've been taking my time, and I just gotta say that I really appreciate short linear games because I can experience a full story in a decent amount of time and fit that into my work schedule. Unfortunately, I did have some issues using my Xbox controller with this game on my laptop PC. I wasn't able to lock onto tools when navigating. I wasn't able to duplicate that experience using my keyboard and mouse. I searched online and I couldn't find anyone with a similar experience, so it might just be me. Regardless of the issues, I've had a lot of fun playing this game, and I recommend it to anyone who loves crafting games and supernatural themes with funny dialogue. If you're not so much into crafting heavy games and prefer something ultra cozy, I recommend Tiny Lands. Tiny Lands is an isometric spot the difference 3D puzzle game, and it has 10 uniquely themed worlds. Each world has 10 different puzzles. The themes are forest, nautical, Halloween, oriental, winter, Wild West, sports, space, clouds, and medieval fantasy. The imagery in this game is absolutely beautiful, and it's made even better by dynamic objects and sounds that fit each theme. Beautiful music plays in the background while you spot 5 differences at your own pace. Differences to spot can be things like color, rotation, size, location. You can shift the view and rotate to make differences easier to locate, and then snap back to the default orientation. And there's no penalty for not being able to spot a difference, but there's no hint button either, and I found that really disappointing in terms of accessibility. If you need a break from a world, you can go ahead and try a new world if you can afford it. The stars you earn by playing puzzles can be used to unlock new worlds. By the way, you'll never lose access to a previously unlocked world. One of the things that I love most about this game is the ability to fine-tune your audio experience. You can can lower or raise the volume for sound effects and music, not only within a land, but also on the start screen. My jaw dropped when I saw that you could change the start menu screen from daytime to nighttime. I know it seems really simple, but I don't think I've ever seen that before. And the language settings menu is so cute. There was clearly a lot of love put into this UI, and it definitely enhanced my experience. I personally find tiny lands really beneficial because my family has a history of Alzheimer's, and I have experienced memory issues due to organ failure. Now, when you play a Spot the Difference game, you're using your frontal lobe, parietal lobe, and occipital lobe, which means that you're accessing and exercising your short-term memory and your visual memory in order to improve your cognitive ability. It's a win-win situation, so just go play the game and let me know what theme you like best. I really like the Wild West theme, but I also love the ocean theme, but I also love the nature theme. It's just beautiful. Go try it. Thank you so much for joining me on the first episode of Game Takes, and thanks again to Ubisoft for providing 1 month of Ubisoft Plus. In case you didn't know, your engagement matters. The AdSense revenue made by this channel goes to the National Kidney Foundation, an organization that's dedicated to helping kidney patients and organ transplant recipients like me. Thank you so much for your engagement, and I'll see you next time.